Hello, Prudential sales executives, for our video message of the week. All right, this week's message has to do with communication. Now, I'm going to go over 3 phrases, and these are phrases that I guarantee you hear all the time. In fact, in some ways, they're not even phrases. They're just words that we hear, that we get very comfortable. But I want to show you the power of what we say and give you some alternatives that I think will really move you in the direction that you'd rather go. All right, let's get started. First of all, we've heard this saying, yes, but. Did you ever hear people say, well, yes, but? And what that does for you is it basically lays down a nice, smooth ground of excuses. Yes, of course that makes sense, but let me tell you why it's not going to work for me. Versus someone who says yes and. It gives validity to that yes, I agree, and let me add another aspect to it. As soon as you say the word but, you basically negate everything that you just agreed to. Yes, that's absolutely true, but it isn't going to work. All right, and let me tell you why. We don't want to do that. And I do this personally. I really work to catch myself on those yes buts. Stop yourself and switch it with yes and then go into your other statement. You know, yes, that's a great point. And I want to add something else that I think could be more helpful along that same line. See the difference there? We're not negating, we're adding to. Next phrase. People say, why did you, why did we, versus how can. All right? Why did you do that? I mean, do you see how it has that negative tone to it? Why did you do that? That was very unsuccessful. Instead of, how can we? How can you, okay, achieve that goal? You start getting the juices moving to that how attitude. Okay, you know what? We need to create X. We're looking for that outcome. How can we achieve that outcome? Versus, why did? All right? Small, minute changes, but very, very powerful. Third, okay, probably one very close to my heart is when people say, I know. I know. As soon as we say, I know, we are telling our brain, I could stop thinking about this and I don't have to do any more research. What I want you to be is curious. So instead of saying, I know, say, tell me more. I'm curious. You know, Albert Einstein made a statement, a quote that said, you know, I really have no special ability. I'm just incredibly curious. That's a powerful thought process. What he's basically saying there is he's always in search of, always asking questions, always curious and wanting to learn more. We need to do more of that. Instead of I know, tell me more. 3 key tips in what people say all the time that can move us forward. Have a great week, everybody. Talk to you next week. Bye-bye.